Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in for another video. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2017 and what it could possibly look like. The gameplay you're actually watching in the background is from Battlefield Bad Company 2. This is the first mission in the game called Operation Aurora, and this is set in World War II. And honestly, I still believe to this day that Battlefield Bad Company 2's campaign was ahead of its time. The graphics that are in the campaign were way ahead of its time for being on Xbox 360. I know this is on PC as well and PlayStation 3, but overall, I think the graphics of its time were way ahead of it. You know, DICE does an amazing job with their Frostbite engine. It actually makes their games look way more crisp than I think Call of Duty is going to look this year, but this is something that I'm going to kind of compare it to in this video, is looking a little bit like this, because we are going to be getting it later this year, and it is going to be running on the Xbox Scorpio, which is going to be native 4K 60 FPS with the powerful, amount of power that the Xbox Scorpio is going to deliver, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they do that with Call of Duty this year. But overall, I think Call of Duty 2017, as of right now, has not been officially confirmed by Activision or Sledgehammer that is going to be World War II. But there has been a few tweets exchanged with some big YouTubers and stuff in social media with Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield that are really pointing at the fact that it is going to be World War II. And really, we will be probably seeing a teaser trailer or an actual reveal trailer any day now. But overall, I really think that it's going to be Call of Duty World War II, and I think this is going to be a really good step in the right direction for the Call of Duty franchise, being the fact that it's kind of been on a little bit of a downhill slide over the last, I would say, 3 years. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Black Ops 3. It probably was the best advanced movement game that Activision has given us. I wasn't really big on Advanced Warfare, and Infinite Warfare really was a big letdown. It kind of felt like I kind of want to say that Infinite Warfare was going to be completely different than it was, and at the very last minute, they just kind of threw the Black Ops 3 movement in there because they didn't think that what was going to be originally in there was going to be received very well by the community, and just the entire sci-fi, futuristic, out in space really didn't resonate well with the fans anyway. So now we are taking step backs to Call of Duty's roots, and we're going back to World War II, presumably. Like I said, it has not been officially confirmed yet, but everything is pointing towards us going back to World War II, and that kind of brings me to my next topic and what is going to be in the game. Honestly, weapon-wise, I do see a vast opportunity for them to bring all sorts of different weapons to Call of Duty World War II. I know a lot of people were kind of speculating that World War II wasn't going to have enough weapons, it wasn't going to have enough attachments, it wasn't going to have enough content to really do what Call of Duty does nowadays with all the supply drops and the attachments and the different ways to set up your guns and the multiple guns. If you guys look at the fact that if you take away the variants of Infinite Warfare, if you just go by the base guns, there really wasn't that many guns in Infinite Warfare. I think in Call of Duty World War II, they have the opportunity with the amount of weapons that were used across all factions in World War II. If they're not strictly, going just by a couple different factions, you can have 10 to 15 assault rifles, 8 to 10 submachine guns, 6 to 7, 8 sniper rifles, multiple different shotguns and light machine guns for that matter. I really think if they kind of broaden it up and give us, a wide variety of weapons, and please do not do weapon variants in World War II. It just would not fit. Now, cosmetic variants like the kits are in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, I would be okay with that. If you made it so that a kit you could put a little bit of different like wrapping or something like that on your weapon, I believe that'd be okay. But overall, I think really from the weapon standpoint, we are going to have a lot of opportunities to explore a lot of different weapons from the World War II, era. And they can kind of hit the ground running with this. They really have the opportunity, especially after all of the weapons that they brought into Advanced Warfare. This is Sledgehammer Games. All the weapons that they brought back into Advanced Warfare over the last year or so, after Advanced Warfare had been out for over a year, most of them were World War II style weapons. So I really think this was kind of leaning towards that they're going to have some of these weapons that were from Advanced Warfare that they put in as DLC are going to be primary weapons that you're going to be able to get in Call of Duty World War II. Now, expanding a little bit on the multiplayer experience, talking about the kill streaks, the kill streaks, when they say that they're going to go back to Call of Duty's roots, I'm not 100% sure of exactly what they mean by that. Hopefully they don't mean going back to just 3 kill streaks, because the way Call of Duty is nowadays, that would just be, it would be boring, it would be a drag. I really think they need to at least keep 12 to 15 kill streaks in the game. And I think by doing this, you can go, you know, standard if you kind of compared it to Black Ops 1, because that was kind of a Vietnam War era. So if you go back to like a World War II, you could still have, you know, your spy plane, your counter spy plane. You can have a care package and stuff like that. If they wanted to do some sort of like an RC car with C4 on it, kind of like it's been in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare even has it. Something like that, that would totally work. But I think from the higher up kill streaks, you could do like a strafe run. Instead of being like an airstrike from like Modern Warfare 2, you had your precision airstrike. You could just have a group of fighter planes, you know, like the P-51 Mustang American plane could basically, 3 or 4 of them could kind of fly over the map and do like a strafe run. That would be a pretty cool kill streak to see in the game. You know, you could also have like an artillery strike like there was in Call of Duty World at War. Would be another one, you know, be a lower kill streak and stuff like that. And then also you could have a heavy bomber, you know, be like an 8, 9, 10 kill streak or something like that. You could have a B-17 Flying Fortress and do a bombing run, sort of like the like a stealth bomber or the B-2 bomber that was in Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I think these are kill streaks that we could really be realistic in seeing in Call of Duty World War II. The only thing that would be just a little bit tricky is like the really high up kill streaks. I mean, you had attack dogs in Call of Duty World at War, so you could really have that again. I know I'm not trying to have them take too much stuff from Treyarch, but I do see that could be a legitimate kill streak. But honestly, if they had like 10 plus kill streaks in the game, you know, they could brainstorm a little bit. I really see that could be enough for a World War II setting. But overall, I think as long as they keep it in the World War II setting, there's nothing too crazy, you know, futuristic. The movement's good. I'd like to be able to see a sliding feature, or even like a dolphin dive from, you know, Black Ops 2. But I think just a little bit of an advanced movement like that, you know, have full boots on the ground, no wall running, no boost jumping, no anything like that. No, you know, mysterious, you know, experimental Nazi jetpacks or something like that. No, we don't need any of that in the game. You know, have it strictly boots on the ground with maybe like a knee slide or something, just to kind of add another core movement to the game, and have it, you know, be set in World War II. Lots of guns, lots of kill streaks. I really think with map wise, they can have unlimited amount of maps, really, because if they just call it a generic Call of Duty World War II, that opens up a lot of areas. You know, Germany. You know, you could be Germany, Russia. You could be in the Pacific Theater. You know, you could be, you know, Pearl Harbor. You could even have a map in Pearl Harbor. I think that honestly would be kind of cool. I know that's kind of a touchy subject when you get, you know, in that kind of realm of realism, but you know, it's American history. It happened. You know, why just leave it there? You know, why not actually have some of this stuff that's politically correct, so then we can kind of learn and also have a fun time playing it. But I'm going to stop rambling, guys. That's pretty much all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video, and also comment down below your thoughts. What do you want to see in Call of Duty 2017? What do you think it'll look like? You know, what kind of kill streaks, weapons, what do you want to see? Let me know down in the comments, guys. I really want to know your guys' opinion on this. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the Call of Duty 2017 news, leaks, and information about the game. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.